Hello, everyone. For those of you who are new in town, I'm Owen. And this here is one of my oldest friends, the sheriff of Sandrock, Justice.
Howdy, y'all.
Something I'm known for around these parts is telling stories. I hear all sorts of tall tales working behind the bar, and with permission, I'll write them down and share them with y'all every Saturday night. But, well, I don't need to tell you all that tonight's a special occasion. And for that reason, I'll be telling a new tale. Ours.
The Battle of Sandrock.
With a little help from my pal here, who was on the front lines. Those of you who follow the news probably know the basic.
Couple of yellow bellies were up to no good in this town, and they would have got away with it too.
Yeah, I guess they would have if not for Builder, huh?
Well, yes. I mean, we all played an important role. I think the Builder would tell you the same thing.
Yeah, but their plan really started to unravel as soon as Builder showed up. I mean, you guys were totally stumped.
Yes, all of the major breaks in our case did happen to coincide with the Builder's arrival. That is accurate. Psst. Hey, man, I thought you said you were going to make me look cool up here. Builder's already famous.
Right. Right. Sorry. Anyway, for us ordinary citizens of Sandrock, it all really began when, Justice was bravely defending the city.
Mm-hmm.
And the famous Builder you all know was working behind the scenes with a secret agent from Atara to track down the secret water supply under the church. And that secret agent, totally died. Really tragic. So sad.
Gone, but not forgotten.
Yes, there were great sacrifices made.
And out of town to put her life on the line for all of us. And for that, we're eternally grateful.
Yeah. So, once the jig was up, the conspirators made one last-ditch effort to shift the blame onto Logan. And as it so happened, you had just caught Haru. Isn't that right, Justice?
Actually, it wasn't me who caught Haru.
Unsure then. You know that guy really doesn't get enough credit.
It was Penn, man. Penn caught Haru.
Right. Dang. You really should have rehearsed this. So, anyway, they call Builder to the stand, accuse him of working with Logan. But it was too little too late. Logan had already found out about the water under the oasis. He pulled down the peach statue, and then there was no hiding from the truth for our perpetrators. One of them tried to take a potshot at Logan before he could finish his heroic speech, but suddenly our ex-minister Matilda jumped right in front, and she took one through the shoulder.
Why do you reckon she did that anyhow?
Maybe, despite her villainous role, she really liked Sandrock and couldn't bear to let someone get hurt because of her evil schemes.
Nah, that's dumb.
Maybe she thought we were onto her, and a move like that would help her keep her identity secret.
I mean, at the time, I personally suspected her like zero.
Well, whatever the case. Then it was absolute bedlam, as the evil criminal mastermind known as Penn attacked the whole town.
We were ready for him, though.
And that's pretty much it.
A lot of heroes were made that day.
And thus,
Of the Battle of Sandrock.
Do not cut trees. I repeat, do not cut down trees.
Luna! Luna! Luna!
Look up at the sky, you can't help but wish as the stars pass you by. An ocean of wonder, we're standing under, won't you answer why? I still believe completely that our hearts were meant to sing. And in my dreams, you're dreaming next to me. Fantasy, as it lives and breathes. Everything I wished for is standing right in front of me. Where the moonlight hits the starlight, and the starlight hits the moonlight, I will see your glowing face, and I will see my fantasy. And every night I think of you, and I hope you think of me. It won't be long at all until you see fantasy as it lives and breathes. Everything I wished for is standing right in front of me. When the moonlight hits the starlight, and the starlight hits the moonlight, I will feel your glowing face, and I will see.
Seeing Luna live! I can die happy!
This performance has been dedicated to you, the people of Sandrock! Thank you for showing us that miracles really do happen! Sandrock! Good night!
This is how the pros
Turnout, the performance is all this.
I like it!
Repertoire.
Whoa, wow, this air is dry.
Hey, we're here! Look at you. You look so mature and professional and...
Did you grow an inch? Might be the shoes.
We've got so much to tell you about.
We'll have plenty of time to catch up. Let's get our bags to the hotel, huh?
Oh, is that Mayor Trudy? Mayor Trudy, we meet at last.
Let me just say, it has been not just an honor, but an absolute delight to have your child here in Sandrock. You could have just saved our town, and we'd have been eternally grateful. But you just had to go the extra mile and be a wonderful person while doing it.
Sounds par for the course.
Oh, you hear that? Oh, I'm so so proud of what you've done here.
Proud of you, too.
Oh, I brought you a Yakmel milk as discussed. This is the real fresh stuff. The exported kind is good, but... Oh, just try it for yourself. You take it cold, yes?
Well, I learned to drink it cold. When you were a baby, as a matter of fact. You know, Trudy. Heat up your Yakmel milk, chase the kid around, come back to find it cold.
Oh, so true. Jasmine got me the same way.
I prefer mine hot. Do you have another?
Oh, I don't, but... Well, let's run over to the Blue Moon and get a hot Yakmel milk for your darling husband.
That sounds lovely. There's so much to see here. When the celebrations are over, I want you to show us everything.
I hate to tear you away from your folks like this, but they actually sent me to come get you. Do you mind running over to Martle Square to check in with General Ling? We'll be right behind you.
Oh, we don't want to keep you from something important, dear. Pa, let's get our bags to the Blue Moon.
Thanks for meeting us at the station. Looks like they want you to get to that meeting. Don't worry, you can introduce us to everyone later. And I agree with your mom. I want to see all the things you've done here, too. We really missed you. But I can see already how important coming here was for you. Even the way you stand. You're more confident now. Of course, I wasn't crazy about all that Duvo stuff. But things are safe now. We'll visit more often. Sorry. I'm starting to sound like that guy you told us about. Cooper? Well, go ahead. I think that's what you're supposed to do. Love you. See you in the square.
Welcome, welcome.
Yeah. We weren't going to miss this. Do you need something of us?
I am pleased to inform you that you all are guests of honor. I wanted to make sure personally that you were here before speeches begin.
That's kind of you. Thank you, sir.
Of course, of course. Please, this way.
Did we miss anything?
Shh! It's starting!
Friends, citizens, people of the Free Cities, welcome to the Alliance Quinquennial Summit. It has been an honor already for our humble city to host this event thus far. I've heard only great things about our speakers. Let's have a round of applause for all of our fabulous volunteers. And now, it is with great pleasure I inform all of you the results of our first day of talks. It is clear to us all that the Duvos Empire is posing an ever greater threat to our great alliance. First, the attack on Sandrock. Then, the rogue knight in Portia. And finally, the aggression toward our friends in Athea up north. This cannot stand. Various solutions have been proposed, some of which will be drafted and voted upon as policy in the near future. We have also agreed that bolstering the northern settlements bordering the Duvos conquered Athean territory and developing a more interconnected alliance economy are keys to our security. Questions remain, however, as to how exactly this will be carried out. We'll need much more capital investment and capacity if we're to succeed in our plans. Some delegates even brought up the possibility of unifying the taxes and economy planning of the Free Cities. But so far, that's not on the agenda, as we all do value our independence. But one thing we were able to unanimously agree upon is that what happened here in Sandrock over the last few years is nothing short of a miracle. And for that reason, the summit delegates have taken it upon themselves to personally thank some of the key players in making our town into what it is today. We have prepared a few awards for some of the outstanding citizens of Sandrock. Ahem. First off, I would like to call forward my friend and longtime colleague, Zeke. Come on up here, Zeke. You deserve this. Mr. Zeke, after learning your story, our delegates, as well as the other researchers of Vega 5, were absolutely blown away. Many of our scientists are known for having their heads in the clouds, looking to replicate old-world technology. But you used your brilliant mind and incredible tenacity right here on the ground, making our free cities a better and more sustainable place for all of us to live. For these reasons and more, on behalf of our council, I hereby award you with the Alliance Council Award for Outstanding Achievement in the field of science. Congratulations, Zeke.
Thanks.
Some fights are over in a flash, and some are fought across a lifetime. Not all wars are fought on the battlefield. There stands among us a man who could tell us all about that. A war fought across a lifetime. Every day a struggle, and for all of his troubles, he was only, until just now, ever rewarded with more. This man will go down in the history books as a hero, as an inspiration. Whenever you're about to give up, I hope you will remember this man who never did. For the man who always believed in Sandrock, the Alliance Council would like to bestow upon Mr. Mort with the Free Cities Lifetime Achievement Award. Mr. Mort, please join your son on the stage and accept your award.
Thank you, sir.
We have one more award to give out. One that we just nearly overlooked. Miss Leanne, could you please come to the stage?
Thank you, everyone. I'm honored to be giving out the Commerce Guild's Top Builder Award. It only seemed right that I nominate the person I thought best fit that description. The recipient of this award is not just a great builder, but a great friend to all the people of Sandrock. When I first met you, I said, "Do you remember?" I said, "Let's make a promise, builder to builder. A promise to take Sandrock back to its glory days." Back then, I wasn't sure if I really believed we really could. Shoot for the moon, or if you miss, you may still land among the stars, as they say. But as time went on, and I saw you do these things, these incredible things, I wanted to follow your example and do my best to keep my promise to you. And because of your dedication, your hard work, your incredible ability, your inspiring presence, you kept that promise. Not for me, not for yourself, but for all of us. It is with great pleasure I inform you all that it's not just my opinion, but the opinion of the entire Free Cities Commerce Guild, that our Free Cities' next top builder is none other than you!
Welcome to the club.
It's my honor to share this stage with you.
Congratulations!
Ooh, looks good on you. It was this or your builder in Portia. No hard feelings, eh, old chap?
None at all.
All right, take a bow, you three. One more round of applause for the heroes of Sandrock. I hereby conclude the summit's announcements. Now, let's go party! Psst. Over here. Can you sit with our guests for a bit? I've saved you a seat. Hello, and thank you all for coming. Let's celebrate to our heart's content for today. Tomorrow morning, we ride the airship. But for now, cheers to a new age for Sandrock. Let's dig in.
After working together from afar for so long, It's nice to finally meet some of you face to face. I've been rooting for you all since the beginning, and, well, it's wonderful to be able to see for myself what all you've been able to accomplish. The sun is shining, the weather is warm, and there's flowers and grass are as far as the eye can see. I honestly can't wait to bring my daughter here to see these changes. I truly believe that Sandrock's back on the map. And we truly need you guys. With the development of Portia and Sandrock, the center of the Alliance is no longer a weak spot.
I second that notion. And may I also add that it's wonderful to see our two Highwinders here making such fantastic contributions to the process. Indeed, they are a living testament to the power of the free cities working together. But hey, when are you gonna give us our builder back, huh? I kid. But dang, you guys sure did get the pick of the litter. Oh, but also, to show our support, I brought a few gifts, seeds and such from our botany school to help out with your planting team. And, you know, we're not exactly new to the planting game either, so we'd love to collab sometime.
Oh, naturally.
I see what you did there.
Oh, by the way, Mayor Trudy, I do hope you'll take into consideration my words during the summit. The Duvos affair had quite an impact on our tentative peace treaty with them.
Yes, I don't doubt that it did.
Not to mention that horrid news from Portia. What has become of your rogue knight anyhow, Gale? You know, the one that destroyed a quarter of your city with that doomsday device?
She goes by Wendy now.
Quaint.
As for the rogue knight, he's disappeared without a trace.
Right. We're working with the Flying Pigs to track him down. After the Portia incident, we also did a full sweep of the military hierarchy, looking for any more Duvos spies. At least so far, we haven't found any.
Are there any indication that Duvos will expand their land grab of Athea? Will the Alliance react? My settlement plans will be in shambles if there's an actual shooting war.
That is up to the Council to decide, but the guards stand ready to...
My fellow delegates, today is cause for celebration. Let's keep the mood light, shall we?
Of course. It's the Yakmel milk. Got my mouth running. I'll have another glass to make amends then.
Mayor Trudy, your town's band has quite a unique sound. It's a little country and a little rock. I can even hear some heavy metal vibes in there.
That's our Kugo band. Cooper's a rancher and Hugo's a blacksmith here in town. Ahem. I didn't see our director Chi. Pity he didn't attend, though I'm not surprised. I heard he's here researching some spaceship ruins.
It's the starship ruins, Administrator Curie. Your assumption is not unfounded, but your conclusion is misinformed.
A dancing robot, and it's not harming anyone.
Oh, man.
Be wary of basking in the soothing embrace of glory. We've won the battle, but the specter of conflict is still on the horizon. Nevertheless, enjoy this moment. The Alliance thanks you for your service.
Probably sounds like a broken record, but I wish my pa was here to see this. It'd been so hard for him. For anyone to imagine things could end up like this. If I'm honest, it all seems pretty bleak there for a time. So, wherever he is, hope we got to surprise him one last time. Reckon now, we just gotta keep our eyes pointed towards the future. Can't bring back what we lost, but we can rebuild. You're the one who showed me that. Having you around gives me hope. So, here's to hoping. And here's to you.
Hey there. Almost brings a tear to my eye. Seeing the saloon like this, should I try out some new material in front of the delegates? No. Better stick to the classics. I'll do the brave little bumble ant. That one always kills. I just kind of realized everything in this town has changed so much since you got here. But the Blue Moon has pretty much always been the same. I should have commissioned more stuff. I mean, obviously, it's not too late or anything, just Katori got her own theme park, so I feel kind of left out. Well, could have been worse. Besides, maybe it's a good thing. The Blue Moon was always here, exactly the way you remembered it. An anchor, a beacon of familiarity, where you could rest, relax, recharge, and get fired up to get back out there and build like no one's ever built before. Yeah, sometimes I think you need a place that doesn't change. That's my promise to you then. No matter where your adventures take you, you can always come back to the same old Blue Moon. I'll be right here waiting for you.
This might be a fire code violation, but I think I can look the other way. Man, what a ride, huh? I guess I just say that because, well, this is kind of it, isn't it? This is the part where we get to celebrate all we did. Get all our accolades, our attaboys and pats on the back. Is it corny if I say I was just doing my job? Because I was kind of just doing my job. What are you telling them when they try to butter you up? Yeah? Okay, that works. Dang, mission accomplished. And I'm still looking at you for backup. I do gotta say, though, while we're talking about it, you were the best Dawn Silver Corps officer we ever had. I'm serious. Lost count on how many times you saved me. Unsure? Everybody. So, whatever they try to give me credit for, just know that your name is not going to be left out of the discussion.
Howdy. General Ling just signed my death certificate not long ago, and we came face to face again. Awkward. Well, I think he understood right away, as after a brief moment of confusion, he gave me a wink and moved on. My secret seems safe enough for now. I guess it's easy to fade into the background with you at the party. They're tripping over each other to ask about all your achievements. Can't say I blame them. If I were them, I'd want to meet you too. Sure is strange, huh? You used to be that new builder in town, and I used to be that random girl who overcooks your omelets. And then, well, yeah, all of this. Don't get me wrong, I'll always have great admiration for everything you've accomplished here, but I just can't see you as a celebrity. To me, you'll always just be you. Looks like they need something over at table 4. Catch you later.
Hey there. Hey, thanks again for convincing me to invite Master Verna. I don't know why I was having such cold feet about it. You know, I really feel like I should say thank you. I know I say that all the time, whenever you help me out around town, but this time, I mean, thank you for everything. Master Verna could maybe use a bit more bedside manner, but she wasn't wrong. I don't think my dream of making Sandrock a better place for my friends and family to live ever would have had a ghost of a chance without you. Granted, I didn't really know what I was up against when I moved back here, but you made all the difference. So yeah, from me, and on behalf of everyone in Sandrock, thank you.
Yes. Hello. Sorry I can't be in higher spirits. Attendance to this event was mandatory. They only let me display the mobile suit for 30 seconds. Can you believe that? I am furthermore required to explain our discoveries to these politicians who do not possess the prerequisite knowledge necessary to truly appreciate said discoveries. They couldn't even be bothered to read my summaries. I even got it down to 600 pages. Well, this is part of the show, as they say. If we must go through these meaningless motions to continue to receive funding from these establishments, then I say, so be it. Here's a fun game to play. Use the word dendrogram improperly as many times as you can in a sentence and see how long it takes for them to pick up on it. My record is 7. You're worried that this airship might be the last project we work on together? Why, that's nonsense. Utter dendrogram. I could never ask for a better builder to manifest my designs. And may I remind you, I still haven't gotten that advanced mobile suit that I've been asking for.
Congrats, Builder! Your achievements are truly amazing. As a fellow builder, I wonder if I can send my apprentices to your workshop for some proper training. They're all dying for a chance to learn from a living legend.
Hope you'll think about my offer. And hey, if you're ever in town, just look me up. I'm sure we can work something out. You'll have fun, I promise.
There you are.
And who's this here?
Oh my gosh, you're adorable. Oh, are we keeping you? You should go chat with all your friends.
Don't worry, we're not going anywhere.
Well, I'm certainly glad you all managed to change my mind about this place. I stand by my original assessment. Most of the folks around here are, let's say, unconventional. But you all got the job done and then some. There's one thing I was always curious about. How exactly did you all manage to... You know what? Sometimes it's better not to know how the sausage is made.
Hey! Everyone's talking about you at this party. They all say you're great. So, you must be great. My next song is dedicated to you.
Hello. Aha. So this is what one of the legendary Blue Moon parties really looks like, It's been how many years since the last one? Just goes to show you, darling. Just because it looks like people are having fun in pictures, doesn't mean their lives are or were any better than yours. As soon as they finished taking those photos, they probably just went right back to standing around like everyone is here. At least we have a band. Yes, I'm making the call. New Sandrock is officially better than old Sandrock, in every way imaginable. Anyone who disagrees is just being nostalgic, or they really like sandstorms for some reason.
Congratulations! I heard from Mayor Trudy that after you arrived in Sandrock, there were tremendous changes. As it happens, we have a builder in Portia with skills not unlike your own. Perhaps one day we can arrange a meeting of the minds.
We're
We're quite proud that one of our builders has been your partner throughout all this. I hope you are able to count on her. She certainly looks up to you, as do all the rest of us.
You've done us proud. When you make it back home, we'll do you a parade, we'll give you the key to the city, the whole shebang.
Wow, so much cultural and entertainment output here. You Sandrockers are really giving us a run for our money.
I'm sorry you all had to be the site of the skirmish. As someone who's been through it, I know it can be hard. But take some solace in the fact that you all handled yourselves brilliantly.
You all have made rather impressive technological progress here in Sandrock. Perhaps we ought to do more exchanges, share our knowledge. Though, I'm not sure how Chi will take to that.
We'll never forget how surprised we were to find out that you held off the Duvos invasion for so long. Those guys made a big mistake in trying to knock over the most tenacious people in all the free cities.
Huh?
Hey there! Hey, random thing. Thanks for getting rid of Yan. I know it comes up still from time to time, but I still think you never get enough credit for that. I don't want to bring down the vibe here or nothing, but man, I hated that guy. If I'm being honest, I do always keep an eye on that twin brother of his. I mean, sure, he seems nice. He's really done nothing at all that makes me suspect him of faking it in the slightest. But somewhere, deep down in there, he's got that evil gene, slumbering, waiting for a chance to awaken. So I would assume I'm no doctor. Anyway, wicked party. I want to get on that airship, but I reckon you and the VIPs got first dibs. No worries, you all have fun up there.
Woohoo! Great party! Hey, remember when I offered you that guide of Sandrock way back when? That was the only time I did that. My career as a tour guide was very short-lived, as are most of my careers around here, except for Mail Lady. I always kind of felt like I needed to decide on what I should do with my life. When you have to start writing your age as double digits, it's a real wake-up call. But lately it hasn't been bugging me too much. Watching you fix everyone's problems, I think nobody in town really knows what they're doing. They all just sort of figure it out by mucking through things and with help from friends. So, yeah, I'm just gonna do that. Try to have fun and hope for the best. And failing that, I'll just try to be good at everything, like you.
Well, look who it is. Builder, weapon master, detective, savior of our fair city. Looks like things might be cooling down for a bit after this. Thought about maybe picking up a new hobby? Well, somewhere down the line, if you ever wanted to think about playing in the band, we could use a drummer. The old world synthesizer's all right, but nothing compares to that human touch. And who knows how long it'll last. You got soul. Just need to get a set and start practicing. Well, we'll be around. Would be nice to get a chance to help you out with something after all you've done around here. You think on it.
Well, looks like things are about wrapping up around here. Yep, peace and prosperity throughout the land. A green sandrock, true jewel of the desert. Looks like my work here is done. You, on the other hand, you're just getting started. Sure, you took care of the lizard people, the mole men, the rat conspiracy, as well as the shadowy cabal that sought to devour us from within. Not bad for your first adventure. Reminds me of myself at your age. Of course, I might have handled it all with a bit more finesse, but it can't be ignored that you do bring that personal brand of moxie to the game that we have grown to know and adore. Anywho, there's still plenty of rogue factions still on the radar. The Moon Men, for example. They've been quiet this whole time. Too quiet. A bit of a backstory on the Moon Men. Just want to be sure you've got the motivation. We can hardly declare war on a group of individuals ain't properly identified our qualms with them and their ways of life and why they're bad. The moon, as we all know, is simply a projection, a hologram that comes from a machine built by the werewolf people. Remember this name, although they won't be relevant again until the DLC. That stands for Delayed Till Later Conflict. Anyway, the Moon Men lost their home in the Great Moon Wars thousands of years ago. Since then, they've been biding their time, gaining power by drinking lava inside the core of the planet. Yeah, they suck it up like milkshakes. At any moment, and I'm talking about literally any moment, I'm talking now. Okay, how about now? Or now? Alright, so maybe not right this moment, but like I said, could literally be any moment. These moon men will burst out of the crust of our planet and begin laying waste to our prairies and fields, fondling our churches, burning our yakmo, all with one singular goal in mind. To turn our planet into the moon. Now, this goal, it's understandable to an extent. They're homesick. Moonsick, if you will. Unfortunately, this puts us at irreparable odds and ends with the Moon Men, being that we humans prefer our planet not being the moon, so, yeah. Like I said, one of us has got to die. I vote for them. Now, I reckon I'm not completely against the idea of some sort of compromise. Could we turn part of our planet into the moon? A little bit. Maybe carve out a little island for them to live peacefully and do moon stuff. Just spitballing here. We don't have to go with this. We just came up with it. Moon Island? I mean, we'd have to run it by the Moon Men, check it for copyright, but I don't know. Workshop it. That's your thing, right? Look, just let it be known that we didn't not explore other options before resulting in all-out war. But, you know, failing that, like I said, all-out war. And you're gonna have to lead the charge. I would, of course, but, well, shucks, these days, I've just got too much to live for. Finally got this greener sand rock to raise my kin in. Working on a new nocturne today. A lot on the plate, you know how it is. Moon Men weaknesses include fireballs, kung fu kicks, and I believe they're lactose intolerant, but granted that one is harder to work with. I can try to help you out there, but no promises. Can't just be giving milk away, even if it is to combat intergalactic lava fiends posing a planetary threat. Gotta eat. Like I said, you know how it is. Hey, well, shoot. I kind of realized maybe I'm taking up a bit of your time. Yeah, you got a party to get back to, ain't you? Well, I hope you can find it in your heart to forgive me. 'Tis my first offense, after all. You know, most instances where some kind of event like this to take place, I'd probably make the comment that everyone involved is highly overrated, regardless of whether or not I knew that to be true. But, seeing as I happen to know you personally and whatnot, I reckon you're alright. You should run for office. Any office. I'd vote for you. Vampires are real, though. Buying up real estate, using the gift of eternal life to make explosive property value gains. It's enough to make you sick. Imagine being priced out of a home just because a vampire been sitting on it for 600 years. Oops. I almost got myself riled up again. Oh, well, you have a good one. Don't be a stranger. Oh, and remember, if they let you pilot that thing, anytime you turn left up there, you have the right of way. Or is it the right? Regardless, perhaps the rules of the skies have changed since I was last up there. Tell you what, you punch a hard left and the other feller up there doesn't get out of your way, I owe you yakma milk. I'll even offer up to help pry you from the burning wreckage. You know, if time permits. Oh, and one more thing. Make sure you stock up on parachutes up there. Folk tell you those things are safer than automobiles. Well, I beg to differ. Crashed far more airships than I did automobiles I did. Any vehicle, for that matter. Save for school buses. They're deceptive. You think you got the whole sky up there, then bam! Giant duck cuts you off while you're adding marshmallows to your cocoa. Rear end them, knock your front bumper clean off. Yeah, never get into a wreck with a giant duck, tell you what. No insurance. You gotta chase them down, get them to land, then whack it out. Oh, and when they offer you 1 duck egg, tell them make it 3, then settle for 2. Them ducks be haggard. What's that look for? Come on, there's plenty more duck eggs where that one came from. They're practically made of the stuff. I gotta look out for me and mine. I suggest you do the same. Anyway, I told you about that time I flipped a bus, huh? I did? Oh, yeah. Well, shucks. I might be running out of stories. I told you about the moon men, right? Yeah, just now. Well, guess I'm at a loss for words. Get you? That's slang for see you later. Of course you know that. What am I saying? You're a true blue sandrocker at this point. Yep, be seeing you then. Which is to say, goodbye. So long. And, you know, do me a favor, will you? Really, 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 really. Take care of yourself. I've been around, seen things, experienced more. Nothing really surprises me anymore. But you all certainly did, so I tip my mask to you. Congrats on making Sandrock great again.
Everybody here for you, huh? Me here for snacks.
Pancha Duvos always okay. Hey. I'm Builder now. Can make wood axe. You want? Can cut nothing.
Me got dream job. Move thing for Kugo Band. Go on tour, go from house to stage again and again.
bring the stuff. One day, I play my song.
Hey there, builder. Me had asthma. Dr. Man with burp give me a inhaler. Now life much better.
Me am only one not happy? Huh? Me am only one not happy. Everyone happy. Maybe Grumpy has problem.
My stepmother is still out there somewhere, but I think we're okay now. Still, she did try to kill me. Don't really get over that. One thing I did get over, however, is my unhealthy obsession with Logan. Yes, just as soon as I found out he was a good guy and not a bandit, all of my infatuation just faded away. I totally grew as a mouse person. It's not like I have a thing for mysterious bad boys. Oh, who's that military guy? Avery, you say?
My baby's all grown up. And you're a really great builder. So proud of you.
Look at you. All grown up, dependable. I couldn't be more proud.
What's the password? Oh, it's you. Let's just let him in. What do you say? Welcome. When I found out you were alive and no one blamed me for what seemed like your death, I doubled back, double time. While I was out in the desert, I made it my mission to clear my name, to uncover the mysteries surrounding Sandrock, which led me to discover that, in fact, Logan was framed by Duvos spies. This, of course, was also uncovered by all of you here in town, before me. But if you had just failed to figure it out for a little bit longer, I totally could have helped out. Oh, plus, check it out. I traded my feng shui plate for these 3 magic beans. They're said to possess great power. All I have to do is figure out how they work. Anyway, join the party. The real party. That's right. This is the VIP room, baby. At least that's what the people downstairs told me. Don't be shy. Go around and say hi. Quite the adventure you've been on. You know, if you're ever looking for a change in career, I've always wanted a sidekick.
Huh? Huh. Huh? Ooh. Oh. All I wanted to do was travel, and my first day out, I'm already running into train robbers. Where can I buy a ticket out of this madhouse? Maybe that dapper reporter knows. Gosh, he looks familiar. Where have I seen him before?
just wanted to say thanks a bunch for all you've done for Sandrock. You're amazing! I know my gratitude might not seem like much, but you mean a lot to me. I grew up in a garbage dump and had no idea what real life was about. I used to think that the bit of sky visible through the trash was all there was to the world. But since coming to Sandrock and working as a salvager, I've met you. Seeing all the good you've done for this town has shown me how one person can make a huge difference in the world. I used to feel like an outsider in this world, thinking I could never fit in or live a meaningful life. But your presence has awakened me, and now I'm inspired to change the world and make my own impact, just like you. So, thank you from the bottom of my heart, and let's keep pushing forward together. Wow, I can't believe it's really almost over. I mean, not over, but there's not much left for us to build in this town. We really did it! Remember when I told you I hoped we'd take Sandrock back to its glory days? Not to give myself too much credit, I mean, I think it's safe to say you were the star of the show. But I do have to say that I enjoyed being there with you, every step of the way. Well, don't let me keep you from the party. I'm sure everyone's dying to meet you.
You know, this is going to sound kind of crazy, but sometimes I feel like you've become a different person altogether. I mean, in a good way. Like, we were just a couple of dumb kids, and now we've got jobs and stuff. And you're a real professional. Best of the best. Do you ever feel like running into the forest and knocking over beehives anymore? I do. I think I do. Maybe less than back then, but still, a little. I guess we're both getting older, more mature. There are more important things than beehives. But even if things are a little different now, there's one thing I know will never change. You're always going to be my number one. That feeling hasn't changed a bit.
Standing around at this party kinda makes me realize you were the golden goose all along. Yeah, you're my lucky charm. I mean, come on, try to explain it any other way. Everything was going south for me all up until the moment you stepped off that train. My business was going under. Now I'm a regular tycoon. Well, just wanted to let you know that I appreciate everything. Not just all you've done for me, but for everyone in this town. You really are an inspiration.
Psst, hey, what do you say we sneak out? Grab some itching powder? I've got this diagram for a stink bomb from another dimension. Ha! Psych! Come on, that's the old me. The new me chatted up a couple of those stodgy old coots and put in a good word for you. Of course, not like it was much of a challenge. Talking you up is like bragging water's wet. Now, while yes, I do occasionally have prankish desires, I'm able to channel them in healthier and more productive ways. Although, sometimes I still do play little tricks on those mean old kangaroo critters out in the desert. Anyways, reckon I'd still be a goofball if you ain't come around, so just thought it was worth bringing up.
Hey there! Hey there! Did you have a lovely time today? I know I haven't been roaming Sandrock for long, but I can already sense the abundant joy and excitement emanating from both you and the town folks. You're like the leading character in a musical, always overcoming seemingly insurmountable obstacles and bringing about miracles. I'm convinced that education in Sandrock will soar in no time. I've always believed that education is a wealth that no one can ever rob us of, and I trust that the people of Sandrock will continue to pass down this spiritual treasure from one generation to another. Once, I was just a plain old teacher, but now, thanks to you, I feel compelled by a sense of purpose. You are the pride and joy of Sandrock, The incandescent gem of Eufaula once again shines bright, and that's all thanks to you. Howdy, neighbor. That's one thing that never changed, huh? Oh, and thanks about always being good about zoning your fence just outside of our property lines. Of course, it didn't make no difference to me, but you know Coop. He got out there with the measuring stick a few times. Let me give you a small piece of advice, one that has never let me down. Be kind to everyone you meet, because you never know who somebody might turn out to be. What kind of fool would I have been to not offer a sand roll to our new neighbor who turned out to be the best builder in the Free Cities? Also, being kind is its own reward. But it's nice to have incentives.
Recently, I've made some progress with my love life. In the end, my significant other didn't really care for what I wore. How about that?
Really look up to you. I want to be someone who makes a difference when I grow up, just like you.
Hey! Looks like everything is going off without a hitch. How'd you find our gifts? Everyone pitched in at least a little, right? That's why we Sandrockers will always win, because we stick together and help each other out. Sure, someone could have put the same level of effort into another part of the Alliance and arguably gotten further, but the people of Sandrock, we just wanted it more. The bigger the challenge, the higher we'll rise to the occasion. I just want to say, you're pretty much the only person who's ever been able to live up to the hype, you know? Like, no one can dream too big when you're around. Knowing that anything is possible, oh, it just makes me so excited to have my family here. Thank you.
Hey! Guess what? I was 5 minutes early for this party. For the first time in my life. I know what it's like to be on time. Those 5 minutes before other people started showing up were brutal, though. I gotta say, I just kind of stood there, looked around a bit, said hi to one of the cats. But, yeah, I think you definitely played a part in getting me to turn my life around. Well, maybe turn around is a bit of an overstatement, but I went from being a block of wood to an unoffensively average member of society. Big ups. So I want you to know that whenever I leave the window open and the breeze gently creeps in to whistle across my carpentry, I always hear your name whispering through the knotholes.
My sister is really pleasantly surprised by Sandrock. She'd heard some rumors, some of which were written by me. But in my defense, I wrote letters to her containing less than the highest of praises, only because you've just gotten started on your journey to rebuild this town. At this point, if anyone who prints a single word dissing Sandrock, well, I hope the Redditor gives them a serious talking to. My only regret in being here to see you revitalize Sandrock is that I fear my hand will never pen such poetry that is you striking with a pick hammer. But of course, that'll never stop me from trying.
Hey, if you ever get the chance, it would be nice to have you visit Portia. It's a lovely place.
Oh, you're talking to me? Hi. I just figured, well, this party is kind of a celebration of your achievements, and well, I'm the train guy. I've always had great admiration for you, and not just from that time when you tuned up the station. Just about everything you did here in this town I thought was really swell. don't always know exactly what you are up to. I mean, if I'm on the platform, I'll see you going out, coming home, and sometimes being carried home. It's a strange feeling, having a window into the life of a great person. But I consider myself lucky for having the chance to know you. Just know you'll always have a first-class ticket on any of my trains.
Oh, this is quite the shindig, eh? And the water is flowing like wine. Okay, are you ready for this one? This is a once-in-a-lifetime thing that's about to happen, okay? I'm ready to let loose like never before. Right? Ready? Ahem! Don't conserve water. Drink as much as you want. Go crazy! You know, actually, sounds bad. Let's try again. Walk that back a little. Ahem! Conserve water! A little! Drink a little bit more than you would normally. Just don't spill. Much better.
Something about this party. Everything feels very final. This sense of looming dread is not something I normally get at the Blue Moon, especially since Grace got a lot better at cooking. Why does it feel like everything is about to end? I'm too young for this. Well, I guess I better tell you, in case I don't get the chance. You're the best. Not the best at something, or one of the best somethings. Just the best. The best. No notes. Well, I'm going to see if I can't deal with this weird feeling by patrolling over to the snack table. Hope you're having more fun than I am here. I should have brought Wilson.
I think some of the people at this party love you as much as I do. That might be.
Hey, random update. I've been working on that board game. Did I ever tell you about it? Anyway, we just finished the 75th iteration, and I'm pretty sure it's almost ready for testing.
Could I have used more growth? More of an arc? Sure, maybe. But in the end, I think it worked out. I was just a minor character after all.
Your legend grows, beauty human. Strength such as yours shall surely go down in history. Yes! I've been saving that one for a while.
Now, I know we've put our pasts behind us, but making a good impression on these leader humans wouldn't be the worst first step you could take towards complete and utter world domination. For you, I've given up on that particular dream.
Everything's changed so much since you've arrived. For the better, of course. I guess seeing all these important people here to congratulate us, it certainly is a new era for this town. Don't let all this praise and attention change you. Not that I think it would. Just keep being you. I would ask that you promise me that. Because that you is the most wonderful person I've ever met. Congratulations again on all your success.
Wow! This celebration is amazing! Hey! This is just like one of those old pictures of a home when this town used to be lively and... Wait a second. Did you bring back the glory days of Sandrock? I can imagine in another 50 years there will be a picture of this party on the wall somewhere. I guess I'd like to congratulate you. I hope that my actions helped more than harmed along the way. But to think, I was here to witness this.
You know, I never expected to succeed. I'd already kind of resigned myself to the fact that nothing was ever going to get better here. I just kept going back into that moisture foam every day because if I didn't, I don't know what else I'd do. It was only when you showed up that I felt like maybe we had a shot. And I tried to bury that feeling of remembering. We failed so many times before. I wasn't sure my heart could take one more. So, if it ever seemed like I wasn't excited about something, or something, I was. I was always pulling for you, even if maybe I didn't show it. We lost a lot on the way, getting here. No one could really say it was all worth it. But at least, because of you and all our friends, it wasn't all for nothing.
There will be times when the wind and the waves will be braved, and when the cloud sails will be lifted, the sea will be shaken. Some ships sink only leagues from the shore, but thousands of vessels should one day sail to and from all the wreckage. Flowers wilt, but new buds bloom just behind them. It has been my honor to sink so that others could swim.
This party, I would not have come if not for you. This town never meant much to me. I just liked the weather. You made it into something meaningful, worth fighting for. Just look at all these happy people. They're here to celebrate what you and your friends did. You should be proud.
Please keep your hands and feet inside the imaginary, I mean real vehicle.
To your left, you'll see the fabulous Porsche Tunnel, a joint effort, several leagues through solid rock that connect us to our water-shipping neighbors.
To your right, the fabulous Katori World! Happiest place in the Free Cities! But don't take my word for it. Take the whole family for a ride on the world-famous Coaster World!
Oh, apologies for the turbulence, but what you're feeling now is only a fraction of the wind that we used to get before. With that, allow me to direct your attention towards...
Outback Forest! And everything else! Over there is all the trees that we planted. And Gia!
We've got one more trick up our sleeve, as it were. This airship is equipped with environment-maintaining technology.
Incredible.
Coming up now on the last stop of the tour. What you see before you is Martel's Oasis, restored to its former glory through the monumentous efforts of our wonderful townsfolk. Indeed, what you see before you is the jewel of the Eufaula. This concludes the tour. Now, everyone, please just enjoy the ride.
Thanks for carrying the team on this one. Wayne was supposed to be here, but he said he was worried about getting airsick. Yes! I was only allowed to come on the maiden voyage because of nepotism. I don't care. Whee!
Boy, all weren't kidding. I mean, you get this kind of view from the top of the tall sky elevator, but I must say, we lack the horizontal movement.
Hey, better not talk to me while I'm flying this thing. Never know when a giant duck might come out of nowhere and cut me off.
This airship is of top quality. If the Alliance can muster 10, no, 5 of them, we'll never worry about Duvos again.
Feels like home, eh? We're high in the air, and there's a lot of wind.
I can see my house from here. Or at least, that's what I would say if not for those darn mountains. Ah well, that's what tunnels are for. Am I right?
Having overseen the construction of a few airships myself, I must say, this one seems a bit different. Ah, I see. It's partly Duvos' design. I'll have to examine the diagram closely to fully grasp its intricacies.
Greetings, mon ami! Yes, of course I snuck aboard. The allure of the skies. She was too great. If anyone knows, I am the widow.
We might have to commission one of these from you and your fantastic commerce guild.
Even though our city is known for its culture, sometimes I wish we also have the technical capabilities that you guys have.
The technology you use here is very much ahead of the curve. Perhaps we should have gotten along with Chi.
Standing atop a ship like this with no intention of riding it into battle, it's a soothing feeling.
Well, how do you feel? Oh, yes. Me too. Oh, we've accomplished so much. But while this may be the end of our journey, it's still only the beginning for Sandrock. It's been a long road. Sometimes, when I look at old photographs, I hardly recognize myself. To think that flawed person changed to be the one standing here with you now. Sometimes things looked bleak, really bleak. But we had each other, and new friends we made along the way. We pushed through. We never gave up, no matter how bad it looked. And through it all, we were able to create a better world for our children. So, what's next for us? I really can't say. But what I do know is that we have earned our destiny. Every day here, every day belongs to us. Life goes on here because of what we did, because of all of us. I know we made a difference. I still feel the weight that comes from everything down there. But it's different now. I feel a kind of safety under that weight. Maybe it's because I know we can carry it now.